Well, we knew the Premiership was always going to be a step up in recent weeks, and we saw that today.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. That was the important. The important thing was that we found ourselves, in a tricky position. Things weren't necessarily flowing as we would have liked. So just to come through with the 4 points was crucial. But like we said, we talked a little bit about the intensity all week, and we probably didn't handle it as well as we would have liked. But look, we're up and running. We've got points on the board, so hopefully everyone can breathe a little bit and then go and perform on Friday night.
Both you and Rob always say a win in this division is to be cherished, and that's what you'll do tonight.
Yeah, 100%. We're not, sometimes there's grumpy faces in there, and they're disappointed with certain things of their performance, which is fine. It's good. Top players, that's the way they handle it. But equally, we've got to turn them round pretty quickly. We've got a tough trip on Friday night, but it's important to just stay level. Right? Yes. Okay. It wasn't perfect, and there's lots to work on. But equally, he did a lot of good stuff, and we've won a Premiership game. And I say, you shouldn't take them for granted.
It was end to end, and Harlequins really came out the blocks early doors, didn't they? Did that surprise you a little?
No, not at all. Look, we've watched them over the last few weeks. They've got quality players. They've been performing very well. They've got through to the semi-final like ourselves. So, look, we kind of knew what was coming. The important thing was we weren't necessarily accurate enough in those early patches, kick-offs, and were a struggle for us all day. And then keeping hold of the ball was tough. So those two things we're normally very good at. So we'll be looking for an improvement on Friday night.
Quick turnaround to Bath, and they'll be a side licking their wounds after last night, won't they?
Well, look, they'll be, they're a proud club, and say the way it just shows you. If you're slightly off against any side in the Premiership, they're going to take full advantage. Bristol played very well as well. That's the other thing. So, look, we'll analyse it. We'll have a look at it, see what we can work on, and see where we can get better, and put a plan together to win the game against Spa.
Past experience tells us going up there, though, it's always tricky. It's a team we took the longest to beat, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, they're a good set of forwards. They're always very well coached up front, and they've got dangerous backs. So look, right the way across the board, we've got to be very, very good, and we've got to be right on top of our game. That said, it's nicer going up there on the back of 4 points today.
A reflection on the World Cup this morning. Obviously England into a semi-final and that, but Nick White coming back early. What have you made of it all this past 7 days like?
Yeah, it was funny. I was obviously delighted as an Englishman that they got through. It was kind of a win-win whichever way. You get someone back, so it'd be great to see Whitey next week, which will be good. He's in good form, so I'm sure we'll be chomping at the bit. But great for those 3 guys that have obviously progressed to a semi-final, and what a semi-final it'll be. I'm sure they'll be buzzing, and I'm sure that they can win the game.
And Stuart Holger's racked up in town now, so how much are you excited to working with him?
Yeah, look, we're hugely excited. It's obviously been a while coming now, so look. The important thing is he's in good nick, he's in good mental state, he's keen to go, he can crack on in training, and he wants to play games of rugby. So that's great for us to work with. We've got a little bit of obviously catching up and just getting him on board and understanding what we're about and how we want to go about things. But he's a top quality player, and what you tend to find is with those sorts of guys, they pick things up very quickly.